think so.
Okay. All right. So, hey, Lily, good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you too, Satan.
So we have Society on. That's good. We're going to bring him on in a moment. All about Krampus. So he is as cuddly as a cactus,
Of course.
as charming as an eel, and hairy, scary, chain rattling goat, humanoid goat, known as Krampus. So shortly, in a moment, we will bring to you the one and only Krampus Society. Lily, I think there might be a lot of chatterbation today
I certainly hope so.
because later in the show you'll be reading erotic Bible verses.
Indeed, I will.
Yes, because once again we'll have Bible study here on the Corpsepaint show, and we're starting with the most erotic verses in the
Perfect.
Bible,
Yeah.
and you're going to read them slowly and sensually.
I think I can handle that, Satan.
But first, let's bring on the guys. We got Rob and Bryant and Dan from the Krampus Society. Hey, guys.
What is up?
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you all. Man, ooh, it's that time of year
Definitely.
again. It is.
Yes, yeah, it is.
This
Getting
is.
cold outside. Time to start whipping some kids.
Right.
We have some funny pictures to show you too of Krampus. But hey, Brian, do you mind if we pick on you first? So I'm just gonna say, man, look, what to tell us the importance, the meaning of Krampus right now.
Well, Krampus right now is it's all about discipline and well, it's making sure that kids aren't little bastards running around. You got to teach them respect. And put a little fear in them, you know.
Because right now in Europe, in many areas of Europe,
Little bastards.
Christmas starts
Sorry.
now at the beginning of December, doesn't it? I mean, they have festivals, they have parades, and visits
Yeah.
from Santa and visits from Krampus, and it starts at the beginning of December, unlike in America, right?
Yeah, that's true. It actually is like the feast of Saint Nick is supposed to be on December 5th, I believe, or 6th.
6th, yeah.
6th, yeah. That's the night after Krampus night.
And
I
let
think
me.
it's geared more around seasonal things from back in those days, if memory serves me correctly.
Well, explain what you mean, Dan.
Well, like if crops weren't harvested by a certain time,
Okay.
you know, when the families would starve or fruit and vegetables would rot on the vine, right? And so the early part of December, things should have already been done, you know, with a lot of crops. And so I think what they and Rob probably knows history a lot more than I do, but my understanding is, you know, a lot of these really cool celebrations that are out there, especially all throughout Europe, the beginning of December really is a celebration to say, hey, we got those crops done and we're able to eat through the winter. Is that right?
That's pretty close. It's also a celebration because back in that day, back in those times when these traditions started, a lot of people didn't live through the winter. So they would load up, have their festive fruitcakes, the preserves that were left over, have their times of fellowship. One of the reasons why the Yule log is burned is to show that, hey, we can sustain through the dark, long winter. And Krampus was kind of installed to keep kids in line. Don't go play in the woods. There's hungry wolves and animals out there. If you don't behave, Krampus will beat your ass, which is motivation to behave, stay safe, stay home. Kind of like Krampus would be a really good spokesmodel for the COVID pandemic right now.
See,
Yeah, no kidding, right?
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go, Rob. Great. That's absolutely a great idea. We
Yeah,
need
right
Krampus
on.
now to keep people indoors in their house.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let's go around and whip people. That'd be awesome.
yeah, like
Six
That
foot
would
root and keep the
absolutely be
distance.
killer.
Brian, like you three plus myself plus we'll rope in Lily and her boyfriend who happens to be here in the studio. Hey, Vinny. And
Vinny!
we get Jason too, and we will dress up as Krampuses and go walk your neighborhood.
I think it's Krampi, right?
Crampi?
Is it Krampa? I don't know.
Krampaminium.
Krampa.
That's the
No,
most heated. That's the most heated debate topic in 2020, even more so than the election.
I think we should go. I think we should go with the crows. A murderer of Krampus.
I like that.
Murder,
No.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to go
Parliament.
with that's just a shit ton of Krampus.
Yeah.
Parliament of Krampus.
So we could offer our services to the cities. It would be a government job,
Yeah.
to scare people
Hey.
indoors. Come on.
I would
If
not hate
works,
that at all.
You know,
I do like those revenue streams.
for 1 month out of the year, we get to go into public schools and things like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do a little discipline. Right?
That'd be awesome.
So
That's right. I'd be down for that.
Rob, where did it start? Is there a debate about this, or is it settled that hey, it was northern Germany?
Well, depends on where you look. There's a lot of different legends about Krampus. It's hard to pick which one. Traditionally, he's the son of the Greek goddess Hel, which would mean that he predates like most of the Picts or Anglo-Saxon times. He'd go all the way back to Greek times, which was probably a derivative of a faun or a satyr, a spirit force.
Yeah.
And it just kind of he's really the counterpart of Santa, but he predates Santa by a good 500 to 1,000 years. Not really clear on that. It just depends on what hole you go down that you're going to find, and that's not an innuendo. What hole?
Well, we
what
have
rabbit hole you
wait.
jump down,
We're-
traveling, learning the past of Krampus. Most of it's not. You see woodcuts and things going back over 500 years, but really, as Dan's a big fan of, it's a tradition for all the dads to get dressed up, get drunk, and take it out on their kids. All the shit they've been doing. And I think we can
I'm
all
not the only
identify.
dad that falls into that category. Absolutely.
You're making Christmas better all the time with statements like that.
But
Definitely.
Dan Baker, why is it important now that we counterbalance commercialism?
It's just dumb. It's getting to be way too much. That's what I like about Krampus so much. It's just a bunch of fun. And in our stance on Krampus, we always want to keep it, kind of a free thing. It's a lot of folks out there trying to make money off whatever they can. But I'm a big fan of this whole event. We've done it for 9 years now, 10 years almost. It's
Wow.
been that long.
7.
I think it's been
Really?
7.
so-
7, okay.
40 or 50 years ago, right? When we started.
Okay, hold on.
Walking uphill.
We started.
Walking uphill, barefooted in the snow, both ways, right?
Both ways.
Literally.
It's just a lot of really good fun. And listen, in the regular Christmas story, what happens? Santa Claus comes down the chimney. He goes and checks your stockings. If you've been a good kid, you get toys and treats. If you've been a bad kid, you get a lump of coal. But that's where the story ends in America. I think it was in the 20s when they really kind of started to abolish Krampus folklore and things like that. I think it was in the 20s because it used to be pretty popular, right, with different cultures that brought it over from their homeland, and so they just kind of rounded off that edge.
Well,
right
a lot
there.
of it in America, we thought it was related to Germany, but even the National Socialist Party banned Krampus celebrations during World War II.
Well, and also don't forget the fact that actually a lot of times what is actually depicted as Satan is what Krampus is actually depicted as.
Right.
Having the horns, having the hoof feet, everything else like that. That is depiction of Satan is actually a depiction of Krampus.
That's why we love Krampus here.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Lily's got a comment in the what did Thorne say about Netherlands?
Let's see. Thorne says that their Cray Cray X is from the Netherlands. And yeah, that was the only good thing that
You're damn
she
right.
ever
Your
learned
Cray
from
Cray
him
X
was
is from
that
the
Krampus
Netherlands,
exists.
Thorne.
What? So, okay, help me understand. Her ex is from the Netherlands?
Hmm.
Okay.
And she learned from him
Uh-huh.
about Krampus, and that was the only good thing about him.
Yeah, Thorne, I think he's an asshole myself.
Are we talking about the spanking aspects? What are we?
No, I think she's talking about her ex-boyfriend.
Hmm.
Yeah, Thorne's ex-boyfriend is a jackhole.
And
But he brought Krampus to her, so that's good.
Yeah.
frankly, guys, I think Krampus is more honest. I don't like Santa because he breaks into your house. I think for a child, that is more frightening.
That's right. Krampus has to be invited by the parents, and
Right.
usually the parents will give them drinks for punishing the children.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Santa just
Krampus
breaks
is the
in
great
and takes whatever he
equalizer, right?
wants.
He's
Takes
the
all your
big
snacks.
balance.
So,
Same rules as a vampire. Must be invited in.
right. Hey, shortly here on the show, Lily will be reading erotic Bible verses. But this reminds me of a couple of books that I saw posts about in the past that were erotic Krampus stories. Mostly haven't.
He's hung like a donkey.
Yes, and also that tongue.
Right.
And a tongue, well, a tongue like a giraffe.
Got a tongue
Yeah,
like a
there's a
trout.
lot of really good
got a tongue like a trout.
Now, be honest
there's
with me,
really
guys.
good-
Do any of you three have some erotic Krampus books on your shelf right now?
Yes.
I have been told that I'm hung like Krampus, but I don't know.
Dan has been told he's
really
hung like
fictional?
Krampus.
Yeah.
No,
there
this
are
is
some pretty cool. I've seen online a lot of really neat old cartoons. Some of them are probably new, where Krampus is wheeling his manhood around, on a little wheelbarrow right there in front of him. That's definitely
think
awesome.
I've seen
one
that,
of my
yeah.
favorite Krampus movies.
yeah.
A buddy of ours, Spooky Dan Walker. He's an amazing guy, awesome director out of Hollywood. He directed, he wrote and directed and produced his Krampus movie called Sleigh Bells, and his Krampus is definitely definitely bringing the fear in more ways than one. If you haven't seen that movie, you got to check it out.
All right, so yeah, shout out to Spooky Dan Walker, and you can find Sleigh Bells. You can find Sleigh Bells right now on Prime, and I think on Netflix as well. But look for Sleigh Bells.
Let's
It's
put it
two
this
words.
way, this Krampus is so well endowed. When he runs through a big old trough of cream, it comes out butter when he's done.
Oh!
Right?
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This guy's paddle boating. I don't know. Maybe I'll
Whoa! Oh boy! All of these pictures, you guys have costumes I know that are as good as a lot of these pictures we have from Europe here.
Well, that's a compliment, but those costumes are carved out of wood, and they use real yak hair. They're coming straight out of Austria, and they are magnificent.
Some of those costumes and masks are passed down from family to family. I mean, there are whole clans of folks that participate in the Krampus event, and they have either the same masks or same style of mask that they've been using, passed down from family to family. So that's super cool.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Right?
Well, we do have a very special picture.
Okay, we have a
of
special
Krampus.
picture, guys. Jason is reminding me we have a very special
Very
picture.
special.
Check this out, and you tell me what's going on here.
Aha! Yes. Looks like was that in that in a Denton? I think it was in a Denton chat board earlier this week, wasn't it?
I'm not
Baby
going to
cat
tell you where
baby.
I stole it from. I'm just saying, is he
I love it.
deciding
Yeah,
That's a damn good costume too.
like what flavor
yeah,
baby?
He's going
Right?
into Eat a Baby. That's awesome.
What flavor baby do I want?
Asian.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh.
That's the one I carry in my basket. I don't know.
But you're always hungry 3 minutes after you eat it.
Oh!
Krampus is Krampus.
These
That's really
guys.
good. That's a really good costume.
This is actually an episode of Dan's attempt at humor. He's got all three,
Gotcha, yeah.
because he's a stand-up, sort of.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thorne
I wrote
says
a
that we
set.
need
I'm trying to
Krampus
clean up
porn.
my set because I have a lot of really, really, really horrible things that are in there. And the way things are going these days. If I don't want YouTube to destroy me, then I need to be careful. So.
All right, man. Well, hang on a second. So Lily has got some more. I think these are compliments or maybe complaints about you guys. So I don't know. She's going to read them.
Oh, wonderful.
Our viewer Thorn says that we need Krampus porn, and we need it now.
Thorn needs some porn. This is what I heard you say.
Yes, she does.
Krampus
Sorry,
porn.
my dog ran into my phone there.
Oh.
Did you say Krampus porn?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what our viewers are wanting. It looks like.
Well, I'm sure somebody's already, Google's a wonderful thing. Got to tell you, while Krampus Society endorses nothing related to that, I'm sure, you can get out, reach out and touch someone if you wanted to, right?
Rule 34, my friend.
Might be able to find it in the original German.
There you go.
Dirty talk, or you just yelling at me?
But seriously, if you were in Holland right now, if you're in parts of Germany right now, Austria right now, this coming week is the big Krampus week for parades and runs and.
There's no question.
Yeah.
Every year, you can watch them now anytime you want to. But I remember the very first time that I'd ever seen a Krampus parade over in Europe on YouTube. My jaw just hit the floor. I was absolutely amazed and addicted. Right, there's some really cool things. There are festivities that go on for the entire day. There's a lot of interesting folks out there. As Krampus becomes more popular here in the States, and certain people get very specific about what they think should or shouldn't be part of the event. But there's no denying it. Pretty much all the ones in Europe, the first thing you do is you start guzzling beer right before you even put your costume on. And so the more beer you drink, the more you start to gear up. And as Rob had said earlier on in the podcast here, that's when the kids run for the hills. I guess Krampus is going to beat that ass.
But there's a lot of fire in these parades.
Yeah.
And drunk.
That part's super cool, man.
Hard to get that permit here.
That's what I was thinking, right?
Yeah, Dallas is
hard to get a fire permit inside the city.
Inside the city of Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially downtown Dallas.
Hey, let's give a shout out to.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dan.
What I was going to say is that for those who haven't actually witnessed a Krampus event, we think that we have a really fun event that we do every year. Unfortunately, I'm sure we'll talk about this a little later on in the show. This year, COVID, kind of changed a lot of things in the entertainment world. But go to YouTube and check out some of these events. I mean, they'll have big, massive sleds that they're dragging down the road that are just engulfed in flames, and a lot of really, 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 really cool theatrics go with some of these great big.
The Krampus drum line is
parades.
pretty cool too.
What do you say, Brian?
Yeah.
The Krampus what?
They have a couple of Krampus drum lines
Nice.
that are pretty cool.
Man, that would be great.
It would.
So there's still a few traditions we need to import over here.
Certainly.
Well, people are trying.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
few events out there.
Oh, for sure. And this group right here is the heartbeat of Krampus in North Texas. And should we give a shout out to Denton Krampus? Man, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I know that he's a lover as well.
Well, I tell you what, everything, the first guy that actually ever did anything the year before Krampus Society started is a gentleman by the name of Dallas. Those of you who are fans of tattoos, Dallas, what's his last name, Rob?
Dallas Clifton.
Oh,
Dallas
nice.
Clifton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did that one. He does amazing artwork, but he created his own Krampus costume. And he has these hooves that elevate him off the ground like 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Yeah, about a foot and a half.
The guy's still freaking awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
made out of great stuff. He took
Really
an old gorilla costume, and the mask had like hinged jaws, and he turned that into a big Krampus mask. So anyway, he had started doing that the year before Krampus Society even started. When I found him, reached out to him and said, "Hey, look, we're starting this thing. We'd like to join you." And he's just been the coolest guy ever. So if it weren't for guys like Dallas, then probably been a little bit tougher. Folks knew who Krampus was, at least in Denton, and it was a lot easier since he had done it the year before to really start breaking through.
Hails to Dallas then. Heck yeah, man. You're here in spirit, Dallas. You're here in spirit.
Dallas Clifton, amazing guy.
Dallas Clifton. And so, what? Any other erotic comments, Lily, on the chatterboard?
Let's see. Tanya says that Satan needs some hoofs.
Okay. All right. At least one.
At least one, yeah.
Yeah, are we talking about foot fetish porn? Is that
Possibly.
okay? Gotcha.
Possibly.
Well, Krampus has a hoof and a foot, so I guess it works.
Yeah, because he sometimes only wears one hoof, right?
Traditionally, he has one hoof and one normal foot. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is humanoid. He's a humanoid anthropomorphic creature.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He won't come in your house. He won't just barge in unless invited.
Gotcha. So he's not rude,
No.
technically.
Right. Like. See, I'm Team Krampus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Team Krampus.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
No better team to be part of.
Plus, I don't know. The month of December, there's just too much crappy music. There's too much Disney, too much saccharine. There's too much Hallmark, and I hail you three for bringing the dark side of December to us, and that's what I really appreciate, guys.
Well, the thing is,
It's
there's
fun,
so
man.
much
It's fun.
other stuff than just Krampus. There's Mary Whidden, which is the horse with big ornaments for eyes. You've got there's a Swedish cat that eats kids. There's Frau Perta, which is she eats kids. There's Belschnickel. There is just a wealth of Christmas monsters that most people aren't even aware of. Like werewolves came from the fact that people who were born on Christmas, because their birthday conflicted with that of Jesus,
Yes.
they became werewolves. And that Christmas werewolves is a thing. I mean, just it's ridiculous how we've sugar-coated all of these holidays.
So, well, my friend Amanda and I, we were watching Mother Krampus, I think is the name of that film, and it's about Frau Perkta, whatever you just said, Rob.
That's it.
Frau
Frau
Perkta.
Perkta.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's the evil female Krampus lady.
She's not a Krampus. She's more a derivative of a bird,
Huh,
like a
gotcha.
owl,
All right,
raptor
gotcha.
of some sort.
Yeah, cool. Man, I just want to say thank you guys, for carving out time to spend with us on a Sunday football day, and I really do appreciate it, man.
Oh, you're welcome, man. No
Well,
problem.
Absolutely. If it's okay, I'd like to chat about the event that we normally have this year. So
course.
normally, heck, it'd be almost 6 days. December 5th is 6 days from now, I think, isn't it, next Saturday?
Yep.
But with COVID and the fact that while Krampus is, a really cool ornery character that bucks the system, he also has his wits about him. And Krampus Society, we absolutely wanted to do our part to make sure that we are not adding to the challenge that is COVID. There's a lot of differing opinions out there on, is it real, is it not real, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I tell you, as much as we hated to postpone the event this year, because it gets bigger every year, we felt it was the best thing to do. So most Krampus events in the country that are of any note, and the ones that are over in Europe have all essentially voluntarily paused. There are some pretty cool online things that are going on. I actually just realized that our site is not up. It must have been hacked. I think it was the Taliban. I'm not 100% sure. We're tracking that down right now. But I got to figure out what's going on with our site, because we had some cool links to different movies and online events that were there as early as last week. So hopefully I'll be able to get that back up either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, everybody stay safe.
Yep.
And Krampus 2021 promises to be pretty damn exciting.
Heck yeah, man. And so I'm glad you thought ahead and decided to do the same thing this year. But normally every single year, the Krampus Society has a Krampus walk, and it's in Deep Ellum, and it's free to attend.
We take over the city. It's just a big walk and sort of a pub crawl, but free, fun. Dress as a Krampus or don't. It's a cool event. So back to 2021. Back
I'm
in 2021.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about Deep Ellum, and every year I apply for a permit through the city of Dallas, but since we haven't really gone down the road of closing down streets, the sidewalks in Deep Ellum are so freaking wide. The city pretty much just says, hey, you guys are fine to do what you do, and we do have a parade that goes that covers pretty damn close to all of Deep Ellum, you know, on both sides of the streets. I think 3 or 4, is it 3 or 4 blocks we end up walking? So it's quite a walk.
Like 4 blocks.
Yeah, and yeah, it always starts off with the Krampus up in the front, and then as the parade continues down the road there, before you know it, the entire street is full of people. So it's pretty awesome.
Much love to all three of you guys, and man, keep up the good work. So can people go right now to the Facebook page, Krampus Society, to learn about events, movies, photos, you know, post fun stuff?
Definitely, absolutely.
The past
And our
7 years
website,
well
Krampus
documented.
Society. Yeah, for sure. And our website, KrampuSociety.com. Again, I just found out that, I mean, for some reason it redirects to just like a GoDaddy parking page. I'm sure it's just one little switch that needs to be turned on, but we'll have that bad boy back up and running in no time. So,
Dan, Bryant, Rob, love you guys, and thank you for like I said, bringing the dark side of December. And Rob, I'll be in touch with you, my friend. But hails to all three of you guys, and you know, happy early Krampus Day.
Happy early
heck yeah,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Hey, you guys
You too, man.
stay safe out there.
Yes, indeed. And stick around and watch the show because Lily is reading erotic Bible verses.
Consider that done.
See you guys
All right,
later.
man.
All right.
See ya.
All right,
Bye,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank y'all for having us.
Very welcome. God, they're great.
They are.
It's just, you know, the fun of it and the anti-Christmas,
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
part of December. December has been hijacked
It
by
has.
religious people. It is
Yes.
our dark month. It is the month of the winter solstice. It's the month
Exactly.
of pagan holidays and Krampus and fear and darkness and fire.
Yeah, all
That's
the
what
great
December
things in the
is.
world, you know?
God, these religious people hijack our month.
We
Let's
have
take
to
it
take it back.
So, speaking of religious people,
Oh, yeah.
I pulled out my Bible.
You did?
No, I didn't. I went online, and then I found some erotic Bible verses. So we should get right to it, shouldn't we?
I think so.
and then
yeah.
shortly we have a surprise guest coming up who's going to talk about a Krampus event coming up. But so we're ready, and I don't know if you have some like sexy music for the background, Jason. I'm just kidding, man. He has
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's okay.
All right, so this one is from Song of Solomon, of course, this first one, and it's 2 pages. You've got them there. So you're going to read it slowly, and then we'll talk about what the heck is going on, because there was a request that you do this with a schoolgirl outfit. But
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I couldn't get my hands on one in
okay,
time.
all right. So we should put that message out there that, you know, on your wish list,
Yeah.
schoolgirl outfit, you know, people
Definitely.
wants to, you know, grab one for you.
Yeah.
Woo, all right. To get us
The
started.
the best I got is the 69 eyes. I love the darkness in you. So there you go, Lil.
That
That's
works.
perfect.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes. All right. So Thorne and Tanya and Gabby and Richard and all you guys in the chat room, thank you, thank you, thank you. But the time has come
Yes.
for Lily to read erotic literature. Okay, real close to the mic,
All right.
and you do your thing. You do it.
Get comfortable. Loosen your belts. Whatever you got to
What?
do.
Oh. Put a log on the fire. Type?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Open that can of liquid death, and let's jump right in. How beautiful and pleasant you are with all your delights. Your stature is like a palm tree, and your breasts are like its clusters.
Wait. What are clusters?
Your breasts.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to mute you, Satan?
Yeah, you probably are.
I think
I'm talking
gonna,
too much.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you.
God, what? Okay, so I want you to look more in the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I say, I will climb the palm tree and lay hold of its fruit. Oh, may your breasts be like clusters of the vine, and the scent of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine. It goes down smoothly for my beloved, gliding your lips and teeth. My beloved put his hand to the latch, and my heart was thrilled within me. I arose to open to my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, my fingers with liquid myrrh on the handles of the bolt.
Okay, am I back?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
All right, good.
Yes,
So what I gathered from this is you had some liquid myrrh on your hands.
I did, yes.
we need to pause for a second because I'm cracking up too much, and let's see what the reaction.
I mean,
is
that's
in-
amazing.
In the
It's
Chatter Nation. We have more to go. We have more to go, but we're just going to read what people are saying about this so far.
I would have gone to church a lot more if that's how it was read. I'm just
Richard
saying.
Nettleton says he feels like he should pay for this content.
You
my.
can send all your donations to corpsepaint.net.
You can.
Donate now.
Yes.
Okay, you're right.
Thorne says, mount up.
Oh,
We certainly shall.
she is very direct sometimes. You
She
know.
is. That's
So-
not a bad thing.
No.
Not at all.
Hey, look. Here's the thing. We want everyone to just relax, settle back in their chair, loosen up their clothing, and get ready for round 2.
Yes, indeed.
So this next verse is from Genesis, I believe.
I love how you said that. I'm about to play this song right now because this needs to happen.
Oh wait, it must be Lords of Acid. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
Is it the orgasm song?
No.
It's better
You said
than
relax.
the orgasm song?
Oh, Relax. Oh, this is the remix of Relax, I think. So, Gabrielle Silva sent us 3
3 heart emojis. Oh my.
smiling faces.
And she said, damn, she needs to hear more. Wow.
Oh.
My lovely Miss Gabby, we shall.
I'm going to ask you to kind of do it in the camera and pretend I'm not here and that you're just alone.
All right, so where does the second one end?
Oh, okay. It's 2 pages. Yeah, and then this is the last. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Relax, don't do it.
All right. You ready for round 2? When Judah saw her, he thought she was a prostitute, for she had covered her face. He turned to her and said, come, let me come into you.
Whoa! Don't you think she would deserve some dinner first, or something
Well,
like?
here's the tea, Satan.
Okay. Like,
For he did not know that she was his daughter-in-law. Oh my.
uh-oh.
She said, what will you give me that you may come into me? He answered, I will send you a young goat from the flock.
Wait, is this sex for a goat
Yes.
story? This is a sex for a goat story?
Yeah,
I
man.
think that's a
They
fair
were working on the
exchange.
barter system back then,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Right?
It wasn't just like, here's some denarii or anything like that. It's
So-
like,
Denari.
here's a goat.
So she said, what will you give me? And he said, I'll give you a goat.
Yep.
Okay. And then what happens? Because I'm really
Yes.
anticipating what is going to happen next.
And then she said in reply, give me a pledge until you send it.
Okay. Until you send the goat. Okay. Okay.
She said, thy signet, thy bracelets, and thy staff that is in thine hand.
Something's in his hand and it's a staff. Okay.
And he gave it to her.
Whoa.
That's Bible for penis, by the way. Staff is, just so you know.
I am learning so much today.
I know. Me too.
Okay. All right. So start over in that last paragraph. Okay.
And he gave it to her, and came in unto her, and she conceived by him.
That leaves nothing to the imagination right there.
Not at all,
I mean,
no.
that paints the picture right there.
I'm not complaining.
100%. Hey, she got a goat out of it. That's a pretty good deal.
Let's review.
Didn't
Hold on
sound
a
like
second.
it took that long either.
Okay. So I thought that, the Bible preached, I don't know, you have to be married, but this is a guy who sees
I mean, as
girl-
long as it's in exchange for a goat, it must be all right.
And you said that it was his daughter-in-law.
His daughter-in-law.
Yeah,
so as
in-law.
long as it is incest, and for a goat in exchange.
But daughter-in-law is not incest.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. That passes.
I think so.
This is not, Arkansas type stuff here.
No.
It's fine. We're okay.
All right, we need to take a pause. Let's see.
You wanted to do this segment.
You wanted this.
I did.
You brought this upon
no,
yourself.
But what are they saying, Lily? Like, I don't know. Thorne said "bah" or something. I don't know.
Thorne says that hoe got knocked up.
That hoe got knocked up.
Yep.
Well,
Yes, she did, Thorn.
okay. In the
For a
King
goat.
James version, that might be how it's written.
I think so.
Thy
yeah.
hoeth got knocketh uppeth is how it would have been.
So, but she got a goat out of it,
Yeah.
and also apparently got his other things, like what was it? His staff and his
Let's
bracelet or
see.
something.
Thy signet, thy bracelets, and thy staff that is in thine hand.
So she got all his jewelry,
yeah.
his walking staff, okay, and a goat
Yeah.
just for putting out. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad at all.
I mean,
no.
honestly, especially back then, like where it was like, well, I'll just take it, kind of a situation. I mean, all right.
Okay, where is Danny in the comments? Because he's the one who wanted to. He's the one who wanted to hear this. Man.
This is the episode he missed. Is this one?
Come on. And for a fucking goat. Yeah, man.
For a goat? For a fucking goat?
Goat. This whole show has been about goat.
Yeah.
Goat sex,
really
goat
has.
horror goats, and goat Krampuses and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
We love goats here.
Goats for sex?
Okay, so we have one more. Okay, so hey, Di sent me a note saying link not working.
Oh no.
I don't know if you need to.
Yeah. Here, I'll just. You guys go ahead.
Okay, yeah,
and
and then you hold her in the parking space. Okay,
I'll
Okay.
deal with that.
all right. So we
right.
have another segment here. This is also from Genesis, I believe. So I'm learning a lot about. I should have a goat with me and bracelets in case I see.
Exactly.
All right, good.
Well, you
Okay,
picked
fair enough.
Genesis. Like, you couldn't have picked a better one to kind of focus on. I mean, that's where all the shit goes down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
All right.
Hold on. Let me get comfortable.
Okay, go ahead. Get comfortable. Take a drink of your liquid death.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, cool off a little bit after those first
Cool
two.
off.
Good Lord.
Okay, you hold this side. This is our Merry Krampus flag. See? That's Krampus right there. Is that like a baby hand sticking out?
I think it is.
He's carrying- it is.
He's carrying a
Right
kid.
That's one of the ones on the naughty list.
Yeah.
And he's got a goatee and a tongue and a long tail
Yeah.
and hooves.
Is that the Asian baby from the Baby Cafe?
Baby.
It is.
What flavor
With
baby?
all the toppings.
What flavor baby would you like?
Got the works.
Woo. All right. Oh, I got one more thing. You said to get comfortable? Okay, hang on.
Ooh, Satan's taking it off, everyone. Oh my goodness. Yes, undo that buckle.
So I'm wearing my Krampus shirt. Can you see it? Okay, but it's green, so I'm like,
see-through. Hold on.
it's see-through Krampus.
Move to your left. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Krampus. Is
Ah.
Krampus.
You can find this shirt on. No, you can't. We don't have that.
There is some liquid myrrh on it from earlier.
Liquid.
I was hoping you'd get that. Okay. You should reread that one about liquid myrrh. I'm into that. All right, so we're ready for the final.
All right.
Okay.
The very
Yeah.
last one.
I'm feeling three-dimensional.
Now, this one is a little bit shorter, so make sure to pay extra attention.
Okay.
And then she said, "Here is my servant, Billa. Go into her.
What? No, what? Here's my servant.
Go fuck her."
Now she's hoeing people out? Damn.
Okay, so she's like, here, have sex with her.
Dude, this chick is an entrepreneur. She's a bargainer. She is a pimp.
Yep. And that's only the first part.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Right, go
My
ahead and start
apologies.
over.
Yes,
I really need you to start
I can
over on
start
this.
over.
Yes, go ahead and start over.
Right.
Yeah, I need to hear that again.
And then she said, "Here is my servant, Bella. Go into her, so that she may give birth on my behalf. That even I may have children through her."
So it's like a ghost servant that she has your children.
Maybe.
Is she telling
the surrogate? Is that what surrogate?
Yeah, I think so.
She's telling her boyfriend.
She's like, I already got a kid. Now put a kid in that one.
Yeah, it's like I don't want
Boom,
to. I don't
we're
want to
just
do
gonna
this
line
shit
these
again.
fuckers
Have
up.
this. Go.
It's a threesome.
Yeah.
And so he's horny, and she says, "Go to Billa and give it to her."
Yeah.
Krampus took a lot of kids back then, man. So I mean, they were like, we gotta
That's
like
true.
line
They gotta
these-
pop 'em
We
out,
gotta
man.
get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, they work the fields too, so it's like you gotta make sure you got enough hands to work this. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have the baby cafes back then. You have to keep
That's
that in
true.
mind.
They
They,
just-
couldn't just go to the corner baby
Yeah, they
cafe
could.
and order whichever ones they needed.
Oh man, I love it. Only on the Corpsepaint show. What's going on in Chatterbation room? Let me get rid of that.
see.
That. Okay. Yeah.
Thorne says, "Pimpin'."
since
Okay.
been pimping.
Gabriella said, "Oh my God, yes, I think she orgasmed." And
I think so.
Richard, what did Richard say? He was reading Pulp Fiction.
Oh, he wants Lily to read the verse from Pulp Fiction.
Ah, yeah.
I actually have that.
You do.
I do.
Whoa. Yeah, but hold on. We have to get our surprise guest on. Can we do that next week? Can we do
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction next week?
Can you wait that long, Jason?
Girl.
If our surprise guest is not ready, then
She's here.
oh, she is. All right. Hey.
hello.
Hello, surprise
Hi, guys.
guest. Hey, it's Di Coral from Fort Witch in Bedford.
Yes, hi, thank you.
The coolest little witch shop ever.
Yeah.
With
Thanks.
a clever ass name.
Thanks for joining us. What's coming up on Saturday, Di?
Saturday is Krampus Day at the shop. We have someone who's super awesome who's going to dress up as Krampus to take photos. I don't know if you know him, Jay. Do you? No? Oh, well, anyway. So there's going to be Krampus there to take photos with kids, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, with masks and socially distancing, but it's a little pop-up market. A lot of people tend to do small shopping for the holidays more than big corporations, so we try to give them a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's you know what? This is one of the only cool marketing events I know of on actual Krampus Day. And
Awesome. Yes, it is. Thank you.
yes, indeed. And in fact, I'll be the Krampus out there. Yeah.
Oh, why'd you spoil it?
Whoa. And taking pictures with people, and I'm borrowing a Krampus costume from the Krampus Society. Those three crazy dudes that were on earlier.
Yeah.
It's going to be so awesome. I know there's going to be a lot of witchy parents bringing out their kids, and I already know a majority of the photos you're going to take is going to be with adults. Me for one. A lot of people are going to bring their pets also, so brace yourself, Jay.
Well, you know, Krampus is a very good, cool dude, and is really good with pets.
Yeah.
Yeah, good with pets.
Yeah, kids not so much. Pets.
What did Richard say? In the hold on,
see.
we have some chatterbation. We have some chatterbation die.
Richard Nettleton says that he still needs to go to Fort Witch. He hasn't got a chance to go yet, but is it Bring Your Kids to Fort Witch Day?
It can be, yeah, and your kids can be, you know, super tiny or like me, almost in their 40s. So yes, it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
It's so cool to talk to you all the time, Di, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday. And man, you know, we just want
to
to
be fun.
Yeah, heck yeah. And Jason, come on out, man. If you can.
I'm going. I can
Good.
go. I can go that early, so I can go.
Yeah, I can try to make it out too.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so
the
Lily,
whole corpse paint lineup.
Hell yeah.
Good. It starts at noon, so it's early,
Yeah,
man.
perfect.
I wake up at
That
noon.
means
That's
I
perfect.
have to wake up before like 2
I'm
or
just
3
kidding.
p.m. though.
See, Lily doesn't go out in the daytime.
No, it burns.
It does.
Oh, but it gets
lot.
dark really fast now. So
This
by
is
the time,
true. Yeah.
the sun goes down, you'd be able to sneak in a photo. And
Hey.
just imagine all the awesome Christmas cards and Yule cards people get to make and send their super Christian families with the
Right.
Krampus.
Yeah, that's good.
Heck yeah. Oh, man. So can we pop up that event one more time, Jason? This is the Yule mini pop-up on Krampus Day, December 5th. So that's Saturday. Krampus Day, Yule mini pop-up at Fort Witch in Bedford. So it's free, of course. Come on out, see all the cool vendors, get a picture taken with Krampus, say hi to Di, bring your mask, and let's have a fun Krampus Day on December 5th.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. And we do got to mention there is another event that people should come check out at Nightscape, wasn't it?
Yeah. So later in the day, or actually, so Nightscape, I wanted to let you know this, Di. At Louisville Mall, it's Saturday and Sundays, every Saturday and Sunday in December. Okay, so they're doing a haunted Christmas theme haunt, and they have a Krampus there too.
Excellent. Yes, I was told about it today. Someone
Cool.
had messaged me, so I'm going to be sharing that a little bit too much, I think.
Yeah, so that's Saturday and every Saturday and Sunday in December.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Every Saturday and Sunday in December. So you got plenty of time to make it to that. But this Saturday, please try and go to Fort Witch. in
Fort
Bedford.
Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, get all the photos with Jay as you can. He'll be completely masked.
Yep. Thanks, Di. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much for this, always. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Much love. Bye now.
Love y'all.
Fort Witch.
Yeah.
Coolest shot. You gotta come. Please try and come Saturday.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I wanted to let you know that I watched this cool movie. Okay. It's
What was it called?
Nobody Sleeps in the Woods.
Nobody Sleeps in the Woods.
Yeah. And it's a European horror film that it really, really, really delivered the gore. And it's
Gotcha.
available right now on Prime and maybe some other VOD sources. But I don't have a trailer for
Yeah,
it.
it was so gory we couldn't get a trailer.
It is so gory.
That's a shame.
I mean, here's where it starts.
All right, so here's where it starts. So what I have some stills from it. So this is Shish Kebab Girl. To start, this movie has a lot of.
She's got a mouthful.
Yes, she does, Jason.
Well, now wait a minute. Say that again, Lily. Slow and breathy.
Yes, she does, Jason.
She asked for the guy's staff, and that's what she got.
Yeah.
It all circles back to the Bible.
She said,
Yes,
"I want to go to the
exactly.
staff." Boom! There you go.
I want a guy with a good staff,
Yeah,
and then
hopefully she's going to get that goat.
she wants to
I don't
go.
think she could use it anymore.
No, probably not.
Okay, now wait a minute. This is the creature feeding a creepy priest into a wood chipper. This is in the movie. Okay, there's a priest in this movie, and he's plenty creepy, plenty creepy. And one of the backwoods hillbillies type dudes,
Right.
decides to feed him to the wood chipper. So there you go. If you love horror, you love extreme gore, check out this film. All right, we're ready for the next one, Jess.
Oh, it's like a good wood chipper scene.
Oh,
yeah, man. This is the dude.
Ooh, he needs some makeup.
Just a little bit.
Okay,
Some
so
concealer would do wonders.
maybe he eats too much pizza. I'm not sure, but I do like his shirt. You always got to find something.
He looks
to
like
compliment.
Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. Does anybody see that? Is that me? Okay, sorry.
You right.
we got
You
you.
right.
All right, so that's him, man. Drop it, police. So he decides to attack a police officer with this. What would you call that? Would you call that a Nordic?
It's a fucking axe.
Axe?
Yeah,
Yeah, an old timey
That's
Nordic
a
axe,
fucking axe.
Viking axe.
Yeah.
So-
Old timey, new timey. It's gonna be about the same effectiveness.
So he tells the pimply monster dude to drop it, and instead the guy decides to whack him over the head. Now
Okay.
the police officer's on the right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just-
here's what
just
happens.
Give him a good old bonk with it.
I
you know?
have so many
No.
things to say about this right now.
It goes all the way through him, and we get a close-up there of the knife going through him. Right through his whole body, because this pimply monster dude is pretty strong. And here come the guts flying out, and there's more guts,
Very nice.
and then he falls into two pieces. And that's the name of the film. So
Okay.
We try and bring you the gore here first, so you might want to check
Okay.
that one out.
I just gotta say, like, cop stupid as hell. Because number one, look at this picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why are you gonna let a guy looking like that with an axe come that close to you if you're reaching for a gun?
Right.
So
I mean,
can I comment that
Yeah,
the movie
yeah.
kind of covered this? It's
Oh,
a
it did,
smart
okay.
film. So it shows him getting nervous and fumbling, and he can't get his gun out of the holster fast enough.
Gotcha.
So he's trying.
while Chubby Checkers, the axe slinger,
Yeah.
gets up on him,
Exactly.
he doesn't have enough time.
Right.
So-
I mean,
Okay.
he
All right,
doesn't
fair
look like
enough.
he would move very fast, though.
Yeah.
And it also looks like they're on a road, so would he have... You could see him in the distance.
You're right.
coming.
You're right. Okay.
So
Okay. So Lily, you have to
Okay.
suspend your disbelief. Okay. So
I'm open
if-
to it.
It's
I'm
fine.
open to it.
I'm
I'll
open
watch
to
it.
Yeah, I'm open to it. I
Yeah.
just, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Be like, you seem good over there with the axe. I'm leaving. See
It's
you
one of those movies where I was on the edge of my couch, and I put down the porn, the Bible porn.
Oh,
I put
my.
it aside, and I watched this whole movie, and it was like, whoa. So,
Interesting.
let us know in the chat room if you want more erotic Bible readings from Lily next week.
That was fun.
Because you know, Di, we were talking to her off camera earlier, and she had some other suggestions for erotic verses from the
Oh,
Bible.
perfect.
Yeah, and I forget which ones, but yeah. So
Yeah, I would love to do more.
Submit your recommendations for Bible readings as well as your donation to the Corpse Paint Show
Yes,
at
please.
corpsepaint.net.
okay. So Uncle Peckerhead, what did they say right there?
Let's see. Richard asks, let's see, have we seen
Santa
Santa
Jaws
Jaws or Uncle Peckerhead?
You know what?
Nope.
It's on my recommended, but I haven't yet.
Santa Jaws sounds pretty interesting.
And what did you say? Haunted Chris or
Let's see.
Haunted Christmas.
Haunted Christmas, yeah.
That's Thorn. Yeah.
Thorn? Thorn cracks me up every comment.
Mm-hmm.
She's worldly.
Yeah.
Like every country we talk about, she's been there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Well traveled.
Scotland, UK, Holland, Netherlands, right?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it's that time.
Yeah. Dang it.
Darn.
Thank you for the erotic readings.
Of course.
And remember, if people want to get a hold of you for runes or tarot, where do they reach out to you?
You can find me on Facebook, Lily Lurid, or Instagram, The Norse Lily.
Love it. So we say to you, drink some liquid death, have a great fun Krampus Day on December 5th, and, wear a mask and be nice to each other.
Come out to Fort Witch Saturday.
Yeah, I'll try to be there.
Okay, good. Adios for now. Thank you very much. And, hey, shout out to Vinny, who's here in the studio with us. We love you, brother, and, thank you for being our cheering squad. Adios for now. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.